So I've in here with another deck profile, and I'm going to review the Grandblue deck I took to the regional. Sorry, it's very, very late. I've been concentrating more on Yugi's for the time being. There's not much Vanguard stuff coming out, and to be honest, even though this is my Grandblue profile, I don't believe until if and when Bushwood gets his finger out of his ass and actually give support to some of the other clans, opposed to the ones that near enough aren't anything from a bloody main character from the bloody series. So right, first go to Grade 3, so we have 2 Deadly Light Split, Superior Ride enabled, and obviously it's 11 KBO, so pretty sweet. Next you have your 3 Ice Prison Necromancer, or Cocytus. Obviously Superior Ride, you can get it off, and it is a veritable, goes up to 15k of limit break, and obviously you can Counterblast 2 to bring back a Grandblue unit from your drop zone of any grade, so very good utility. Okay, so now we have, going to the grade 2s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Skeleton Demon Knight. Obviously it's your 9k beer, and you can use it to Superior Ride into Cocytus, so it's pretty good. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Deadly Spirit, Soul Blast 2 to like obviously change up your surrounding things, surrounding units, so it's very good. A lot of utility in this deck, and I like this. This is why I prefer Grandblue. Any other deck I find you can't have a perfect field. Grandblue, I feel you can have the perfect field. Near enough, well, most of the time anyway. Now it just comes into text. So on Deadly Nightmare, sorry, Deadly Nightmare, Captain Nightmare. So that'd be good if I said the name right. So yeah, you can obviously. I don't really use its continuous. I use more of its activation one. I'm obviously calling it from the drop zone. 1 3-star Pietro, obviously because it's damage on flipper, and obviously 9k. And then last but not least, Rune Shade, because Rune Shade is another interceptor, and it goes up to 11k when you obviously mill 2. So good. For the grade 1s, we have the 1 Gustian. I really need a second. Please, someone hook me up. I can do PayPal or anything like that. Please, rather it be the UK. So let me know on that one. And then obviously 2 Evil Shade, because Evil Shade is amazing. It's, you know, to be honest, out of everything, you know, you get the pluses off from Grandblue of milling. So obviously, unless you're me, you hit triggers all this bloody time. So yeah, so still very good booster. And then obviously we got your 4. I've now got 4 Deadly Nightmare. So Soul Blast. Well, I'll may as well do the other one as well. And then you have your 4. So your 4 Nightmare and your 4 Samurai Spirit, your Soul Blast and your Counterblast to bring back your Field Correctioners, and obviously your Deadly Nightmare is your Superior Ride. So then 2 techs of the Dancing Cutlasses. I find 2's good, 3's a bit cloggy, 1's just not enough. You just want the extra draw and to try and, so you could go, okay, do this, Soul Blast 2, Counterblast 1, get Nightmare Stout, so it works quite well. And then I run the 1 tech of the King Seahorse. So you know, unfortunately I wish it was shiny, but you know, what can you do? It is you drop and draw, like your Airmos for Kagero. It's just a shame, I feel that, you know, Kagero's 1 comes in the structure deck, so does, you know, Royal Paladin, and obviously with Grandblue being one of the starting clans, it's just a shame that, you know, it's a promo card, so it's not exactly easy to get hold of. But I just feel that Bushwood kind of really help. You know, I like this deck. It's one of the reasons why I've been getting more of the later sets, because it's like I'll talk about why in a sec. So obviously, next 3 Chappie, your extra guards, which is why I wouldn't probably run. I'd only probably run 2 perfs at best, just because everything else has got more of a utility. Obviously, you Godfit and use this just the drop zone. Then obviously you run to trigger sets, so I run 4 crit Rush C Banshee, 4 crit Samurai Spirit. I run this because I make people think I'm running the other Superior Ride, so it's just can screw their head a little bit that I might be running that, so which is the easier one to get out. So obviously Banshees you put to your solid draw, which is good, so extra draw power. So 8 crit. Then I run 4 stand, which most people don't see coming. I only like Hades because obviously when you ride a grade 3 you can call it to rear guard, then you can sack it off for whatever you need. So I believe it works good. It's for my build, I just prefer this one because it's really aggro. I'd rather have the extra attack. It normally helps me out. And then obviously your 4 heal of your Doctor Rogue. So that's it. So that's Grandblue. And I like the deck. The deck did really well in the tournament. I only lost I think I lost one game, and it was because I kind of took a gamble, a very silly gamble in my personal opinion, but I took it nevertheless. I wasn't having a good day, and I just kind of really wanted out of the team tournament. I won my first 2 matches. The other one I just kind of didn't win because I was being an ass. So blame me for being cocky. So it doesn't matter. But I did all right. Grandblue, I do feel at the moment is about as good as it can get. I could, extra perfect guard. That's about it. I don't believe the deck can evolve much more until Grandblue gets more support, which I don't think is going to be for a long time. Which is for other reasons why, like I say, I'm not concentrating on Vanguard. I got my Blockade Kagero around Blockade before the announcement of the cross rides, so happy days for that, but I'll have to devote decks behind it, so it's a bit different. Narukami, obviously Narukami's getting lots of support, but I don't want to run Vermilion, I don't want to run the Blood. I'll see about when, obviously, and I'll be honest with this will be a little bit of a rant that'll come on this. Vanguard is now becoming a lot more like Yu-Gi-Oh! In the fact we're kind of going to get archetypes. So I'd say Grandblue hasn't really got an archetype, it's just got a type. It's just pure, obviously you have Grandblue. Whereas now you have Gold Paladins, you have, say, it's going to be, so Gold Paladin you have Liberators. So Shadow Paladin you have Revengers. And it's like you're getting archetypes inside that particular sector. And I just believe Shadow Paladins are good, they've got enough support. And I don't mind. I think obviously the extra bits are good for them because they've only have really kind of, I think probably about 3 sets. So I'll say Grandblue's got 2, but the limit break we've got is not as good as any of the others. Kind of by comparison, it's not great. I mean, for 2, it's pretty. I mean, the only good thing is it's any grade for the limit break. So you've got 1 limit break and all of that. And I'll give it credit due, Kryptonite is a good start in Vanguard for a common. So it's not too bad, but for a limit break, 15k, it's not really great in terms of. But I might start doing some videos of obviously what you're going to do in situations with Grandblue. Because obviously Grandblue is very situational, it's not the easiest deck to run. But if anyone wants me, to run some tutorials on it, I don't mind doing that. It's cool. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's probably the reason I'm not really doing much Vanguard stuff. I'm kind of waiting till Break Rides come out, so before I start probably messing around with the decks a bit more. So this is Harold Card Games over and out. See you guys later.